Well, while the debate over the southern border wages on, some lawmakers are pressing to secure a region that's often overlooked, the Arctic.
That's right. National security correspondent Burke has a look at why some of America's most remote territory remains vital to homeland security.
With the Alaska Purchase in 1867, the U.S. became one of 8 countries with territory above the Arctic Circle. Russia has the largest presence, and as its alliance with China strengthens, so does Beijing's influence.
We are in a new era of authoritarian aggression, led by the dictators Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. They are running hostile regimes that seek to control access to the Arctic region.
In the summer of 2022, China and Russia deployed their first joint naval task force of 7 ships into Alaska's waters. It happened again last summer with 11 ships.
This is a sign of things to come. We not only need more Coast Guard assets, but also a Navy presence back in Alaska. We will need to be able to respond more rapidly in the future to these kind of incursions.
With sea ice receding, experts warn Arctic routes are more accessible than ever, and U.S. adversaries have built up Arctic capabilities in military facilities, leaving America in their wake.
The U.S. is very poorly positioned in order to defend its own sovereignty in the region versus the Russians, which have invested heavily over the past couple decades in basically trying to militarize the region.
The U.S. currently has only one operational polar icebreaker ship, which is uniquely designed to navigate the Arctic waters. Russia's fleet has more than 50, and the Chinese are on pace to surpass the U.S. by 2025. Under pressure to keep up, the Coast Guard wants 8 to 9 more icebreakers in the region.
We need your continued support to build out our polar security cutters and rapidly accelerate us into the future where we can have a greater capacity for icebreakers.
Lawmakers consider securing the Arctic an urgent critical need, and this year have authorized roughly $168 million for military construction and equipment. With the nation's first deep water port underway in Nome, Alaska, the goal is for there to be the infrastructure to handle these icebreakers and Navy destroyers by the end of the decade. Burke, CBN News, Washington.